Yeah, so typically, just to kind of even take a step backward there, I think it all starts with obviously before you can actually get to acquisition. It starts with the market selection, right? That's where I look at it from kind of from end to end, right? So the tool we use actually is Land Vision. I'm sure a lot of people in the space know that. And what we do is I read an article. I don't remember which way it was, but the bottom line is it talked about different regions around the United States that, and this is specific to land, different regions around the United States that produced certain type of sales and transactions over other areas. For example, like the Northeast, where you have like Boston, New York, Connecticut, New Hampshire. There's certain type of sales, a certain type of land assets that actually sell there versus maybe the Southeast United States, et cetera, et cetera. And they broke them down into 9 regions, and those regions cover like most of all the states in the country. So what we started doing is we just follow that article because they come out with it yearly. I think it's the Land Institute. I think those are the guys that do it. Um, so we follow that yearly, and we just follow the regions that they kind of recommend, and because they break down the trends and whatever is happening. So what we do is we have our one of our team members that's help handles data. They go into Land Vision based on those regions. We pull our data based on land sales, um, pending sales, what is active, et cetera, et cetera. And we come up with these different metrics to say, okay, if it meets these certain criteria, these particular counties, right? It meets these criteria, pull it in, we send it over to our data scrubbers. They clean the data for, wetlands, they clean the data for road access, et cetera, topography, et cetera. Then we bring it to our system. Once it comes into our system, now we skip trace the data. So there are 3 steps here. We skip trace the data. We text them first. Once we're done texting, everything else that's not a lead, right? And we use launch control for that. Everything that's not a lead, we cold call. Everything that's not a lead from cold calling. Now, in most cases, if we get a deal between texting and cold call, we'll send out direct mail marketing.